Welcome back. What you gonna do?
We're rolling.
We're rolling. I like rolling. Let's roll. This is two guys trying to podcast.
And here we are trying.
We're doing this. I don't think we're trying anymore. I think we are.
You think we are? I think we're still trying.
What was really cool is a while ago, a story I thought it was a really good story is during December, and we only had done a couple podcasts.
Yeah.
But it was after Christmas drill. Courtney and I were heading back, and it was cool. She was talking about something, and it was just a really, really sunny day. I remember when we was driving back. We left early because it was Christmas drill, and heading back home with her, it was a pleasant drive. And we was just talking. She was talking about looking up something. I was like, well, we'll look more up into it, and tell me about it, and fucking. Maybe I'll have you come on and we could talk about it on our podcast. And
right.
I said R. And that huge realization, we have it. We're already doing it. That was the moment that it was real that these fucking things that I've been trying to accomplish are actually starting to come true. And it was a really awesome realization that I teared up a little bit. And it's just it's all because she's went out and got the mic, that was the biggest drive for it, I think.
Right.
It's we got the mic, now there's nothing really. We
Stopping
have
us.
all the means of doing it.
And so we've just been doing it.
Yeah, and it's been beautiful, dude.
Yeah. It's been pretty good.
Fuck yeah.
And
I want to hug on that. We're still fucking doing it, man. Love you, brother. Love you, dog. This is our podcast.
So possessive.
It's nobody else's.
Yeah. If somebody listens to it, it's their podcast.
This is true, that we're making it for them. It is for them.
Is it?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
For anybody that wants to listen, they can, but they're free not to.
Yeah.
Are they free too?
Do whatever the fuck you want. What is that blue thing over there?
What blue thing? Point at this one?
Yeah.
This? You don't know? You don't remember this? I've had this since we've lived together, dude. You don't remember this?
I do, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's a mini thing of Tranger.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a heat exchanger.
Yeah. It took me a second.
Yeah. The plates they would use for these were literally 10 foot, 12 foot fucking tall. And I had to deal with hundreds of them. Or thousands of them in a day, actually.
That's cool. It almost looks like one of those things you put your hand in and it takes the shape of your hand,
Oh, yeah. I could see that. The needles thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty much a mini scale it's a heat exchanger, which is practically a radiator. The plates that these used were called PX. No, these were GXP 185s. No, 187s. That's right. 187s. And I fucking hate that because my badge number right now is 4187.
Did you have any other numbers in your life that coordinate with the number 87?
Not really.
No.
I think it's more 187. 187
on a
motherfucking
car.
That got said so much at that place too. And just for the fact that it's my badge number is 4187. It's 4187. Didn't forget that at all.
Right.
Because then it even broke down. I got really in depth with these plates. There's some some that had 3 holes or 4 holes or 2 holes, and you had to know the order they needed to go. Yeah. And I need 4 extra 187s because I'd be the one sequencing them together a lot.
Right.
And it's just, yeah. I got to know that job way too well for fucking $10 an hour.
Yeah, chill out, Hank Hill.
Right. I still probably come back and be I'll school all you fucks.
Yeah, I'll just own the place.
But no, there's no other correlation. None that I paid attention.
Yeah. No, same with me. I've had 2 numbers that are the same. My platoon and bunk number from basic training is the same, has the same last 3 digits as my DOC number.
That's crazy.
It's weird.
That's something you would find in a fiction book. You know? It is. It's some butterfly effect shit.
Right.
This is 2 different worlds.
Yes. Way too, but it's so weird, dude.
Huge
And when I figured that out, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, because I was looking through papers in one of my like keepsake boxes, and I kept seeing this number on there, and I was like, what the fuck is this number? And I was like, well, why is this number on this paper? And I was like, this isn't from prison. This is from basic training. I was like, that's fucking crazy, though. But yeah. Anywho.
I'm gonna take a picture.
No, you are taking a
I'm
picture.
taking a picture.
I see it.
That's
I watched you do it.
gonna go on Facebook. Oh yeah, so that is fucking crazy. Like,
They gonna put that on Facebook? It's insane.
no, your story though is just.
No, it's just.
Do we overthink that? Do we start looking
I
like?
think so. I haven't found it.
Do we look for like
anywhere else,
pentagram somewhere?
Yeah, it's on my chest.
I got tattooed over my eyebrow.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it anywhere else that I've really looked. Yeah.
So it's not like your employee number.
No, you're right. I don't think I have an employee number. It's 5.
It's 3. 3. Once Dad quit, they put me to 3.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And now he's selling cars.
Well, now he's selling cars. He seems to like it a lot more.
Hell yeah.
Good for him.
He's a salesman, for sure.
That man just likes to talk.
And that's makes him a great salesman.
Yes. He's
Everybody at Kraft knows him. Everybody, dude. There's not a person in that place that didn't know who Cloyd was.
I mean, I guess it's not bad though. He's not anyone
Oh,
ever
yeah.
talks shit either.
Yeah,
not a
no.
one. Somebody's calling me. I don't know who it is.
Probably. Hope it's a good one. Answer it. Answer it. Might be a good prank. We might be able to have some fun.
Hello.
Dude, guess what?
Who's this?
This is Chris Rodick. You really lost my number?
Oh yeah. I need to save your number.
Hey,
We're recording.
We're on a podcast right now.
What's that?
We're recording right now. Jared and I are doing our podcast.
Oh, well, I'll talk to you later.
No. What was you gonna say?
Dude, guess what? I found a fucking truck.
A truck?
A 2012 Cummins truck. Got it for $13,000.
No
I
shit.
bought it.
You bought it?
Dude, this dude, it has 60,000 miles on it. He never drove the damn thing.
You
But I found it down in Carlisle.
you stole that fucking thing, dude.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, from him, no. But he just didn't want it. His company buys him a truck every 5 years, so he made $13,000 off of it. Well, it was 16, but I got him down to 15.
So you said you just got it for 13.
But then I got a loan for 13.
Oh. That's awesome. You still stole that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like-
What's your podcast about?
Everything and anything.
Oh, okay. Well,
Apparently you
I'll
buying
call
this
you
truck
later.
right
Yeah.
now. What's up, Chris Rodick?
You're our first telephone guest.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll talk to you later, man.
Fucking love you, dude. So our buddy got a truck.
Yeah. Apparently so.
A 2012 Cummins for fucking like.
It's Cummins.
That's really good, actually.
I guess. I don't know. I'll just go. I'll jump on your guys'. I'm bandwagon boat, ship sailing.
How many miles did he say was on it?
50.
50? Yeah. That truck should have been sold for 30 or higher. I don't know, I'm only guessing, but 30 or higher for sure.
Shit, I bet 60.
$1, Bob. Let's look it up.
$1, Bob.
Let's Google this. How much
Google.
are...
I'm just gonna go to NADA.
I'm just gonna type in. He didn't say what size it was or anything, but
Hell no, it didn't. Oh, NADA.
Dodge Cummins. So it was a 2012 or 13?
2012.
With 50,000.
50,000. Why the fuck am I talking like that?
I have no idea. You can.
I can. You're right. but it's stupid and I shouldn't.
Yeah. I'm just gonna call you a fucking retard.
Oh my god, that's offensive.
Oh, did I offend you?
No. Somebody might be. Somebody somewhere right now is getting offended.
Right. He said
It
retard.
said coming. It's coming, so it's got to be a diesel.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna assume it's not a dually. This is a good jam.
It is. I remember I sent this to you when I discovered it on my way to work.
It's something Kennedy.
Yeah. I can look it up here in a minute. It's playing, but my tablet's a little slow.
Oh, Chevy's got the Lariat and they got the Larmy. What the fuck? How do you say that? Oh, you think he's got... Man, I have no idea. Holy shit, there's so many different fucking kinds, dude.
Yeah, there are options.
Dude,
There are.
no. Look.
That's crazy.
Oh, no, we're not... There we go. Like, how the fuck... I'm just gonna say...
Alright, here's a 2013 Ram 250 crew cab with 89,000 miles. 89,496, so damn near 89,500 miles. Fucking, I can't fucking say numbers right now. But it's going for 19.8.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a year newer with more miles.
Right. It's going for what?
19.8
So I wonder how much a year later.
with
but-
less
Yeah,
miles.
with less miles.
Alright, here's a 2012 here's a 2012 250 Power Wagon crew cab, 4-wheel drive. The mileage on it's 148,000, and that's going for 13.9. 13.95.
Oh, this one's saying rough trade-in 13.9, and it's saying clean retail 20. $22.9. 22.9.
22.9.
That's what NADA is telling me right now.
I found another 2012 250 with 87,558 miles is going for 24,991.
Damn, Shaniqua.
So that alone tells you, like, he for half the price got a truck with
Less miles.
less miles for half the price. Like,
Yeah.
he, like I said, he stole that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would have called
That's a good
somebody too. We love you, Chris. I would have called anybody. I'm like, dude,
Just got a sweet deal on that.
I just robbed somebody. Yeah, I'm eager to check it out now. But why does he need a Dodge? Like, why does he need to? Why does he need? He could sell that bitch though, if he wanted
Why
to.
not?
I don't know.
What does he drive?
I don't know. His work truck, mostly, I think.
Yeah.
No, he's got that Mazda. But all right, this song though. Let's go. I'm over the truck thing, but
Yeah.
I'm happy for a friend.
John Kennedy Project or something.
It was something like that. This is Blockhead.
Blockhead.
Tonto rides the gain.
That's the name of the song.
Yeah,
by
and John Kennedy.
John Kennedy. There we go. Mystery solved. And I would have gotten away with the two if it wasn't for that pesky dog. Those meddling
There
kids.
we go.
There we go. Where are we going?
Right here.
Right now.
So, I really haven't got too many bullet points or anything to talk about. I got a lot to talk about, but
Really, I was just going to talk about our trip, to be honest with you.
I was just gonna say first that for me it's kind of been a shit-filled day.
Yeah? Why so?
I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna start with this: the lesser of the worst stories, and work towards the worst one.
Fuck yeah, I'm excited.
So after my lunch break, I'm walking back to my tower, and there's that pond. There's this fucking pond right by the prison
Yeah.
that all these geese love to fucking just flock to,
Yeah.
right? And they'll fucking come up on the land and fucking graze and do whatever they got there, and they'll
Yeah.
just shit everywhere on
Yeah.
this road.
Yeah, because they're animals. That's what they do.
I stepped in some of that shit, didn't know it, and got the tower. Fucking relief left and look around. There's fucking shit all over the fucking floor, dude. I'm like,
So you couldn't do your exercise or anything?
no, I already worked out. Actually, I worked
Okay,
out before
so
I
you're
worked
good.
out. But it's still like, dude, I don't want to like sit and shit, and I don't want to leave it for the next guy.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So it's like, so fucking. Luckily, they still had bleach.
Yeah.
From earlier, and so I cleaned that up as best I could. Like, just sprayed the fucking shit out of it. Washed my hands real good.
Sprayed the shit out of it.
I did. Sprayed
No
the
more shit. Something was left though. It just wasn't shit.
Exactly.
It was whatever it is
It's just,
after
it's
the
just
shit has
leftover carbon.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
That's what I like about that Modest Mouse song. One day you're gonna die somehow, and something's gonna steal your carbon.
That's right. It's a great song. So, but before that though, I get to my tower at the beginning of my day. I'm drinking my coffee, like, all right, you know, I'm fucking wide awake. It's good, you know, like, this is a good morning. Around 7:30, I'm like, I gotta poop. I didn't poop yesterday. Yeah, so just didn't need to poop, but I had to poop. And I had to poop bad. Like, it just hit me like, you should go now. So fucking luckily I got like a little routine system going on. Looking for my wet wipes, getting shit ready, moving the phone over to the hatch and the radio, so that way you won't believe how many times I've been called.
There's a shitter there?
Yeah, there's a shitter in the tower.
Nice.
But the phone's like on the other side. You wouldn't believe how many times I've been called at work while taking a shit and can't answer the phone, and then it just rings uncontrollably, dude.
Right. You should just bring earplugs.
And then they'll start radioing for you, like, why is this guy that's by himself in a tower not answering my phone call?
Right.
And then fucking...
Maybe this is just radio in the first place because you could quite possibly be on the shitter. Maybe they should batten down their procedure a little differently.
Depending on who's trying to get a hold of who for what.
Right.
But so, I get my wet wipes, move the phone over, move the radio, you know, to where I can reach it off. The phone rings, so if they radio for me for whatever fucking reason, I can just answer while I'm down the pooper.
Right.
Put the seat down. Fucking shit you not, man. Shit stains on the back of the seat about like that and like that. I'm like, are you fucking for real, dude?
That's crazy,
I'm like,
dude.
Seriously. It was not like this when I left yesterday. I know. It could have been, actually. I don't know. Because I didn't shit. But I had the seat up most of the time. But yeah, it's still like, are you fucking serious?
Right.
So,
that's fucked. And you used you still had the bleach left because you hadn't used it to clean the shit off before yet. Yeah. Thankfully. Huh?
Yeah. So yeah, I bleached that seat 3 fucking times.
Nice.
3 fucking times. Scrubbed my hands, all while needing to shit.
Yeah, you look like you're catching pink eye.
Oh no. No, not for the interview.
All right. This won't affect my job. My performance, I swear.
So yeah, it's been a shit-filled day for me.
Yeah, I get what you mean now.
Yeah.
Really.
I just wanted to share that little tidbit of shitmation.
Shit nation. My day has been pretty fair. It's been pretty decent. I've really just been thinking about this trip all day, to be honest with you. Just because I feel like there's a lot more that we have to prepare a lot more than
What we got, yeah.
Yeah, like because
Are you talking about like Uncle Todd's or like this one or Colorado?
I'm talking about Colorado.
Colorado, all right.
Yeah, because like
Trying to get on the same page with you.
because I mean you have to submit to them that you're going to be backpacking, and you have to get permits and say that you're going to stay at certain wilderness like backcountry campsites at these certain dates, because there's only a limited amount of space at each campsite, and you can't have overcrowding and stuff like that. So you have to let them know what you're doing. And so like I don't know, we just pretty much really need to figure out what the weather conditions are going to be like, how much gear we're going to be carrying, how long we're going to be out there, and like how far we can walk per day, and just so we can get that plan and go ahead and submit and get those permits plenty ahead of time before we go, so we're not scrounging trying to get permits to stay at a campsite.
All right, cool.
And so, on that note, I've ordered a book that has just some of the best day and overnight hikes in the Rocky Mountain National Park, and I ordered a topographical map of Rocky Mountain National Park that has all the backcountry campsites and stuff labeled on it. And I emailed them because I had asked them a question about it, and they emailed me back saying that, that map is good and that they do have more detailed ones of like certain sections of the park. So if we kind of decide that we're just going to be in like this one, maybe east or west or whatever fucking side of the park, that we can get a more specific map and figure that out. But yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. You're in it.
Yeah, dude, I just love it, dude.
In
For
it.
real. Yeah.
I'm just excited for like.
And really, like I can take care of a lot of stuff, but like we'll have to work together to figure out, because there's going to be gear that's going to be interchangeable. That like if I'm carrying something or you're carrying something, I may not necessarily need to. It Courtney may not necessarily need to. We also just need to figure out, like how long we want to go out there, and then we can figure out how many nights we might want to stay out, figure out, and then go from, okay, so how many miles per day can we walk? All right, how heavy is our gear going to be? We need to, pack our bag, see what gear we have, if there's anything that we don't need. And on here, on the Rocky Mountain National Park website, it's really fucking dope because, they have just like weather patterns and trends for, this at this time of the year, this is what the average is of snowfall or snow content or temperature or whatever. And and it looks like there's still going to be some snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in early May there's still snow at like some of the higher altitude spots. So probably not that bad. I'm not sure. I haven't looked. I was kind of saving it to here. I didn't really want to like. I don't know. I didn't know if we like all just like look into it together or what. But
I think we will look into that together.
I sent you a link to the wilderness on Messenger about the wilderness camping and shit, just to like read it over, and that kind of gives you a baseline of like, okay, here's what I need to figure out, and here's what we need to do. But I think like obviously not just on the podcast, but we need to set time together to just really get together and hammer on this a little bit.
All right, that's possible. I'm on the same page with you.
Once the map comes in and shit, then we can really get a better idea of what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, like I said, as soon as when I was talking earlier before we started recording, was as soon as like it gets back to about the 40s or the 50s,
right?
Trying to fucking, hopefully like on my next 2 days off, Courtney and I just taking what we got already, trying to just come from using this as a start and hitting the tracks,
right,
and then walking towards Saurville. Out in Uncle Todd's, and then setting up a campsite there, and
all right,
just doing a little home base test run,
right?
Seeing.
True that. Let's see what else.
I feel like that's definitely.
Yeah, definitely should do that. I was definitely gonna.
I'm just excited for that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get an idea of like what your packs are gonna be like, and you still have to figure out a pack for her. Like, how big of a bag do you think you're gonna want for her?
I don't know, dude. That 40 might be. I don't see. Then again. Completely in the fucking dark,
right.
This is like.
All right. Well, we need to really what we're gonna have to go off of is get the map, check where we kind of want to go, figure out the area that we want to go or do, and then check what the weather conditions are averaging to be that year, and then kind of prepare about like what gear you'll need from there. That kind of see what you can fit in your pack or whatever, and then go from there.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is. Excuse me while I come outside to the top of the staircase for a test. For now, though, like I'm thinking, seeing what she would get in this for her to carry just off the Todd's,
right?
And try to judge it by that.
Right.
Because this could get bigger even.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And
that is a pretty big bag.
It is, and it's kind of comfortable. Like it's got some really good hefty straps. This is what I had with me in Afghanistan. Right. So I still usually would take the drill until I started going with that. Like it's still pretty comfortable, but it ain't
for no multi-day using.
Yeah, it's not. It's got this clip here. I think she'd be able to wear this towards Uncle Todd's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like it's got a hip clip or whatnot.
Right.
Actually, it does. It's got
pads.
Yeah, it does. I hooked them up in here.
Hot, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So she can use this for now.
Right. Figure it out.
But we're like, how many miles do you think? Like guessing, your best educated guess, how many miles do you think we're gonna be able to go?
Probably about 10 to 15.
10 to 15 in a day. Yeah, she's not like. you know, I want to carry this for 10.
Right.
5
Right.
at the highest, I
Right.
think, because there's nothing here.
Right. I would say in order to do a trial.
Yeah. This got some weight in there, but there's bags inside of bags in there.
Right.
It's a bag inside a bag inside a
Yeah,
bag.
you would not. It's just big on your back. It's just wide.
Yeah.
Or like cumbersome feeling. Squared off and.
Yeah.
But yeah. You need something that contours your back more. But yeah. It is a big old bag. Big
It's
as
still
little.
probably something that's gonna. We'll still end up taking this to Colorado with
Oh,
us,
yeah,
just
yeah.
because we're not just gonna be taking our packs. You know?
But yeah, so yeah, just really figure all that out. And I thought I was on the fence about getting a fucking like last thing, like that little burner thing, for the stove. Like I ended up finding one on Amazon for $10, so I bought one.
Nice.
Because another thing is, and I remembered that I decided I was going to get one anyways, because when I was reading about this, like a lot of places you can't build fires. So if we wanted to heat anything up, fucking you need something like that. So
Alright.
I grabbed one of those. Actually, I grabbed a 2-pack for $20. And
Nice.
So, but really, like I figured I would carry one and you could carry the other one. So at least we have a backup, and we can just use one at a time.
That
and
works.
If one fails, we'll have another one.
That works.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get a better canteen. I need to mess with those drinking straws
Yeah.
that we got.
Actually, you remember those little red REI canisters with the blue lids I have? They're like clear like a red plastic
I think
thing.
so, yeah.
I forgot that on my kayaking trip, that's what I put. I put my Sawyer straw in there with the other tube that it comes with, and I can also put my travel toothpaste and travel toothbrush all inside that, and that's just what I carry for my drinking system. And I did bring this like for the reason too, because I can fill. I know on that river I can fill it up off the river, and I probably won't take this backpacking though. I got a little fucking.
Let's see it again.
It's just too cumbersome.
It
It's not
is.
worth it. It's not worth the weight.
But you would be able to boil water in this easily. See that?
Yeah,
like
but
you
I
could.
have a. I'll show you. I'll show you right now.
In case you guys haven't figured it out, we're
We're
planning.
going on a backpacking trip, and go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so we are going to Colorado in end of May, right?
No, beginning of May.
Beginning of May.
First couple weeks of May.
And we're gonna go hit some of those mountains up and go camping out there on all of what we carry on our backs. Jared and I and my beautiful girlfriend Daisy. So I'm really looking forward to this, and we're just trying to get prepared. So this is it. We really need to start working on documenting things a little bit better, like for the series of the Two Guys Trying to Podcast.
Yep. This, and then so the fuel canister and the stove, the little thing that'll screw on top of the fuel canister, will all fit inside that.
Nice.
So I'll just take that and that red thing, and then I can boil water in this. And because I think you saw some of those like dehydrated meal packs, I think I'm actually just gonna take one for like at night to eat, because it's gonna be cool at night, and I just figure something warm to eat at night will be fucking nice before you go to bed.
I still got boxes of MREs.
Hell yeah.
Around a box full, box and a half maybe. I might swipe some more if I could swipe some more.
Then here's this.
What is that?
Screws on top of a fuel canister, and
All right, I got you. I see now. Those are the heating element coils there.
that's the heating element right there, and the thing that pot will sit on top of those.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's legit. I'm fucking stoked.
Yep. Yeah, me too. I'm super stoked, dude. I've been waiting for this. I've slowly been just acquiring like the gear over like the past fucking couple years. Like not a couple years, but like about a year or so. Like
I think it's good that we went to Academy Sports,
yeah.
and during that clearance sale, it just kind of gave Courtney and I a jump start, you know,
Yeah.
to get
Pop
in
in
it.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
We've been meaning to. It's just getting there's been a process, and this
Right.
was like, all right, you know, like now I feel like we got we got enough to where there's nothing saying we can't do anything now.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
she's got at least a sleeping bag. We got a legit camping tent, not some festival tent.
Right.
But that festival tent's legit.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I am. Man, I want to find something that's like a Woolby, but like a sleeping bag. I just want a thin sleeping bag.
Did you not get the fleece?
No,
No.
I don't want to take that there because if it gets wet, dude, it's fucking wet.
Yeah,
That's the only reason I
makes
don't want
sense.
that. And it's, spring, early summer, dude, it's going to be wet. I would imagine, snow melting. It might not be raining or snowing or anything, but it's just probably going to be wet.
Should have got those waterproof blankets. I'm just still thinking, like, for other reasons, like, I know we ain't gonna take Duke with us to Colorado, but you can't, no dogs.
Well, you can't, or you just can't take them on like back country.
Yeah, I didn't want to take them all the way to Colorado,
Right.
Unless like we flew somehow, but that's not happening,
Right.
No, Duke will come with us on these epic adventures whenever we could afford like the Winnebago.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll just go to an RV site or the whole camping trail, have a campsite there, and then we'll hike out from there,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, setting like a base camp up, but I want to occupy a camp, while we're not there. But yeah.
That's like actually an ultimate dream of mine, is like to have something like a Winnebago, something just big enough to like sleep 2 to 3 people.
I just want a van.
Like comfortably with all of our gear, and then where like you could just drive that up to the national park and then unload your gear and go hiking from there and camp out further.
Yeah, that'd be super sweet.
Nothing too big to where it's like a hassle to maneuver this huge ass RV, because I still wanted to go to the city.
Right. Yeah. You want it to be mobile.
Yeah.
Able to just get around easily.
Yeah.
That's why I'd love to fucking convert a van, dude. So I'd follow this page on Instagram, Van Life, where people just convert fucking vans into
Vans would be good. Like that van to the last breathing exercise we went to that was sitting outside, that fucking huge ass Ford.
Oh yeah, and just
like,
converting that into an actual room. I want to get
getting a small bus would be cool too.
Get a 4-wheel drive fucking.
They got some awesome vans like that, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, there was when was
I'm
it?
gonna show you one real quick.
I seen one not too long ago, dude. Fucking, it might have been from January drill. On my way home, I just seen this thing fucking just trucking out there. I'm like, get it, It was like, that's a van.
That's a van. I'm gonna fucking find this thing.
Hey, this guy's wearing a fedora.
Hey, Fedora. Aye. Come on. Man, I apparently like a lot of shit on Instagram.
I should get more fluent with Instagram, but I'm working with other things.
I like it. Well, apparently I can't fucking find it.
If my fucking tablet would load quick enough.
Lame.
That's what's up. Here, they're finally loading now. Oh, this is a company. I
Yeah.
didn't even realize it. Oh, wow. There we go. That's what we need.
What? Yes, that thing's fucking bitching, dude.
That's what we need.
That's kind of like the one I saw the other day, dude. He was just fucking doing 4-wheel drive donuts in the snow, dude. I was like, damn, dude, that's the kind of...
Oh, dude, this is exactly what we need here, too. It's got the pop-up.
Oh, yeah, check it out. That's just like what that is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That thing's dope.
It's like the Mr. T-Mobile on steroids.
That thing's jacked.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, those are cool and all, but this would suffice me.
Yeah.
And then, like, go fucking...
Right. I'd definitely rather have a 4-wheel drive one, though, just because then it's like, you can do anything, anytime, pretty much. This is what the one I saw looked like, though.
That's a Volkswagen, ain't
That
it?
thing's fucking crazy. Looking.
That's awesome.
No, yeah,
That's
it is.
great, dude. Ultimately, if I ever won the lottery, like, small time, that's what's happening.
Yeah,
You know, just got a Wrangler to pop up, fucking... Fuck it, you know, still getting... I don't even know how much money... If I could make what I'm making now and not have to go to work, I would just sell everything, get something like this,
Right.
and off we go.
Right.
You
Yeah, that
know?
would be sweet.
Like, still getting easy, you know?
That's why I'm starting to apply for the...
A lottery?
No. Yeah, pretty much, though. Like, when you go to Taco Bell and they give you the receipt to fill out the survey and you could win money. Dude, I just throw them on the ground. Not on the ground, but on the floor of my fucking truck.
Fucking litterer.
Yeah, in my truck. And I'm like, why don't I fill these out?
Right?
Like, why? It's like so simple.
What am I doing?
Yeah, like, why am I not? So that has become a thing recently. I've only done 2, but if I get more.
Courtney gets me all the time. It's like, man, when we win the lottery, she's like, so we're going to the lottery that we never play. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's why we're going to win, because we never play.
that's how
That's
that
how
works.
That's exactly how that works. I'm sure all of you can agree.
All right. Done with that.
Yeah, if I won the lottery where it was just like $50,000 a year, you know, take home after taxes, it'd be like,
You wouldn't need that if you just were driving a van around. It was paid off.
I'm gonna eat healthy,
Yeah.
real good. I don't know. I ain't really thought about it too hard. It's just, I know I'd get the fuck out of here, and it's just like I'm gonna be gone for months at a time.
Right.
You know.
Oh, yeah. You could damn near do that now. You just have to radically change your lifestyle.
Radically. I like showering about once a day. It's nice.
Let's see. I didn't shower yesterday and I haven't showered yet today. I'll probably just shower in the morning. I'm gross and I love it. Not really. That's not really not that bad.
I get really thrown off with my showering schedule. Sometimes I do it in the morning, sometimes right after work, and then sometimes
Really?
not till like later. Like I don't have a consistent since I've come to days.
Mine's always in the morning.
No.
It used to not be. It used to be always after work, but then I started cold shower in the morning, and my shower time has just changed to in the morning. Because I
Yeah.
work out in the morning, too.
Yeah. I need to work on getting the cold showering in the morning.
Yeah.
Doing it,
just
working
get
out in
up
the
and
morning,
do
getting
it.
up in 5 and doing something.
Yeah, it sucks, but once you get acclimated.
And I'll say,
to
once
it-
I get acclimated, I know I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, I enjoy it actually. I'll just sit there and I'll work out and then kind of sit there and do some other shit. And sometimes sometimes I have like a regimen or something that I'm gonna do, or sometimes I don't. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll just like hit a specific like muscle group that I'm wanting to, or something I'm wanting to work on. So I'll do that, and then kind of just builds from there. Usually, I'll just play around a little bit and then kind of fall into it. Try not to rush it all the time too, because it's like
I hate
get into
rushing
the flow
anymore.
of it. I just fucking loosen my body up, do a little stretching and shit, and get in it.
I worked out hard in the tower today.
Nice.
I think a lot of it, like, I didn't work out yesterday. Just wasn't feeling it. Like, went to a concert on Saturday night, and I didn't get to bed till like a little after 1,
Really?
you know, and so I slept in the tower till fucking, I don't know, 10, 30, 11, somewhere in there, and it was just icing out real bad.
Right.
Like, I've been eager to start reading this book, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm wide awake now, but I don't want to do anything. I'm still a
Right.
little groggy and tired.
Right.
I just read.
Hell yeah.
But today, I think I had all this energy when I got to work. I actually got a full night's sleep. and I just thinking about this freaking IDOT interview is just like driving me insane anymore. It's like, and the closer it gets, it's just like
The more anxious you are about it. Yeah, dude.
coming to a grasp of like hopefully a huge radical change for the better.
Yeah.
You know, a whole different chapter in my fucking life. I hope. You know, it's like I'm ready to turn this page.
Hell yeah.
So like, the only way to like focus that was like I was just working out, dude. I was doing pull-ups in the stair part, and with those metal steps, like I've talked about this before, it hurts. But I started bringing my fucking my work gloves, so I can do pull-ups.
Nice.
And I did as much of those as I could, because like I do them with just like my fingers, like right here.
Yeah.
And then like, so I couldn't go up anymore. So then I was just doing halves. Like I could tell
Right.
I did it. And then towards like the end of it, I was like, because I still want to try to do Ninja Warrior, I just hung there. And just tried gripping with my fingers.
Right.
You know?
You should take grip things up there with you, or like just take a couple rubber bands and do like, you put them around your hand like this, and you do a flexion. So like you're flexing your hand out.
Grip is everything for that. For Ninja Warrior, I feel
Oh
like.
yeah. I got pretty good grip.
So the softball thing working real well.
Oh yeah. That and just like doing shit with like kettlebells increases your
Dude, I'm
grip.
eager for, you know, this happens, we move in, like, setting up, like, I know, like, we'll both be throwing down on workout equipment,
Right.
you know, and making up
I
our
pretty
own
much-
makeshift
The only
shit.
next thing that I want to get, I want to make like a makeshift shit is those bars, so I can do like dips and like it wouldn't be very tall. It would be like 2 feet off the, maybe like a foot and a half or something off the ground, but I'd be able to like do dips there. I could even elevate my feet and do dips down, and then fucking even do like hold myself up and bring my legs through, or do push-ups on. I don't know, just do all sorts of shit. I'd watch people do shit on Instagram with shit like that. I'm like, that seems pretty fucking cool. And then I also want to get I have a barbell I can get from the shop, the Knuckle Jets that I can have, but I want to get rubber weights for it. I just like the rubber weights better than the metal ones.
You just drop them.
Yeah, and they don't. Yeah, they're just a lot better, especially if you're doing like compound movements. Like cleaner presses and stuff like that. We touch feet.
We touch feet.
Yeah, they're just good for that. So I was gonna invest in, I don't know, probably in the near future, a couple 45s. I don't know. The first weight I get, I either want them to be 35s or 45s, but I don't care if I just have to do higher reps of it, but I want the bigger weight, so then if I do add smaller weights or something, because if you drop the smaller weights, they're a lot thinner, they can't take the pressure of being dropped or bounced, but if I got the bigger plates, they can take that.
You got a bigger footprint.
Yeah.
Still looking at some of these
Vans.
Now it's into the clickbait.
Uh-oh.
The clickbait!
Click it. It's bait.
No, I'm getting, man.
Yeah, we definitely... That garage would be fucking a dope little spot.
Hell
I got a punching bag. I got that fucking... I can take that stuff that I made the pull-up bar out of my shed, and I take it out and fucking put it inside there.
We should build a rock climbing wall.
Oh,
Eventually, that'd be
you could
cool.
do that. Just get some grips and shit. Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Hell yeah. And then that one rock climbing place is minutes away.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be any reason.
10 minutes.
There wouldn't be any reason not to become fucking members at that point and
Right.
hit that bitch up
All the time.
fucking
Yeah.
weekly.
You'd have to make it worth it. I've already figured out. You have to go at least once a week, twice a week to make it worth it.
And that's what you need to keep up with your fucking grips too, man.
Right.
You're not just
Oh,
hitting
yeah,
that
you do.
wall.
Right. See, I have a problem though. I've got hobbies and different, multiple hobbies though, and I just don't
I feel like a
want
lot of them correlate together, though.
consumed. Yeah, definitely you get better at rock climbing. You can backpack to some dope rock climbing spots and fucking climb.
Yeah. That's where I'm aiming for. And it's just a good lifestyle. It's a healthier lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
See,
See, but I really like jiu-jitsu, and it's Do I do jiu-jitsu or do I rock climb? I'm not doing either one right now. I really want to do jiu-jitsu. But dude, it's just expensive. Can't. Too much other shit.
The girls are here.
I heard.
Oh
about that.
no! Freak out!
Cooties!
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about jiu-jitsu. I think I'd like to check it out. But again, you're right. Like,
It's just pricey, dude.
it's pricey, and it's like how, like, where I see where you're coming from. It's like, where do you put all your time and energy? You know,
Right.
you want to do all this, but it's like you only have so much time on top of work,
Right, and resources.
and then other things you want to do. You know, you
Right.
like.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know, I can just put that money towards some other shit too. That's why I haven't gotten a rock climb membership either, because
I still feel like everything we are striving to do is like still like
progressing towards that.
not even that. Like it's just they're good things, you know.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah, for
like
sure.
try to attain in our lives.
Right.
You know, like we're not fucking around, you know, or I don't know. Like it could be worse. I feel like.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. It's been worse. You know,
Exactly.
it's just been getting better. Like, it's just been pretty much getting better, you know, for the most part.
Courtney's like,
But for go
I
ahead.
was gonna say like Courtney used to be a huge gamer and was trying to convert me to be a gamer. You know, like I used to play video games, but
Right.
I ain't got time, man.
Right. Like I got the Switch, which I haven't played it much here recently. I've actually been playing more Dragon Ball
That's cool.
on it instead of that, but which makes me feel like I wasted my money. But I don't think it's gonna be. It won't be. Like,
It won't be.
It's not. Oh, it's fun, dude.
I'm thinking. I'm planning on like. I'm looking forward to playing a couple games with you next Monday.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And fucking, when I take my kids somewhere, it'll just be a lot better for them. Like they can play in the back.
I didn't
You know,
even
it's
think of that.
like- yeah, that's one of the things I was like, because I really, I mean, I just don't know if I really need to like tighten down on like. I know I just like bought fucking maps and like fucking this thing, but it's like these are there are things that I've been meaning to get and that I feel like are essential. And for the backpacking trip, and I wanted to get them now so I could test them now and know if it's gonna be something fucking that's gonna be reliable. But they had good reviews and shit. But I don't want to take my kids to Rocky Mountain National Park, but the time that I have available to do that is like 2 weeks after our trip, and it's like, fuck, can I really swing all that? But I feel like our aspect of it isn't going to be very expensive.
Shouldn't
Because we're really just going to be camping, hiking, and I mean the expense now. I've already over the past couple of years paid for the most part of it, you know, by buying all the gear. I don't
Yeah,
need
dude.
any. I only needed a couple of little things.
Oh man, the bag, like everything Courtney and I just bought. If we would have paid full price for all that, we would have fucking
Right.
trying to math real quick in my head.
Right.
I'm not. I'm gonna just
Like,
pull up my
over double.
calculator. Like I'm just gonna throw out some rough fucking figures real quick of what we would have fucking spent just from what we got.
But as long as I don't spend too much on like on Spangle at Red Rocks and shit, then I think I'll be good.
Let's see here. And then
I'm not gonna buy a Blind Faith residence ticket. If we go, I'm just gonna buy a full price ticket.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Just because I'm gonna have to pay for this car to get fixed. I'm gonna have to license and title it, and there's just a lot of shit going out right now. And I'm just
I'll spot you.
sure.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
No, dude, fucking, I'll spot you. I'm cool. I got the money. I'll spot you. And worst case, like we said earlier, you know, we end up not going. I know I'll be able to sell them.
All right.
So it's no loss to me at all.
All right. Cool.
All right.
All right. That's straight.
Just from the sleeping mats and the backpack, would have been $330.
Right.
You know.
And you didn't even spend that all together.
No. Those three items would have been $330 roughly, you know, give or take a few extra fucking cents or dollars. We spent $250 and got other shit too.
Right.
We got Courtney's sleeping bag. We got another tent.
Right.
We got an actual camping tent.
Right.
And fucking Courtney got a sleeping bag. She also got a tactical backpack for like Walking Duke or the festival, you know.
Shit.
Yeah. And it has a bladder in it also. It's pretty legit.
It seemed pretty solid.
Yeah. I told her, I was like, this is the only backpack you're probably ever going to get, right? You know, like, it's going to be
How
durable.
much was that one?
30, I think.
That's not bad. I thought
34, 35. I think I was 35, which wasn't bad. Then we got those drinking straws. You know, we got 2 of them.
yeah, those are fucking sweet.
Yeah.
We can fuck with it tonight.
Yeah, we could.
After this.
She also got some thermals.
Chew that. That's why I want to go to Army Surplus Store. I really like my fucking Polypros.
I love my waffles. I miss my waffles.
Yeah,
my waffle top shirts.
Yeah. I don't have mine anymore.
Mine, I don't know. Like, I had 2. One of them got fucking trashed in Afghanistan as I wore it. Like, dude, it had like a huge fucking like hydraulic oil spun on the back.
Oh,
It's, like, I remember when we were in Ghazni, fucking, I was doing all kinds of maintenance on our trucks, helping the mechanics out, doing their fucking services.
That's
And
what's up.
it got messy.
Very messy.
Was it gas?
But yeah, just sit like that, y'all. Like,
I wish I would have journaled more in Afghanistan. Like, I didn't journal at all then, but I wish.
probably wish you would have done a lot of more things your entire life.
Yeah, I do, but
Fuck
actually, no. What really pisses me off though is I had a bunch of fucking, like, I called them captain's logs of shit I just recorded while I was on a convoy with
Yeah.
my iPod. Fucking my computer that I had over there, like last week, there fucking crashed so fucking hard, dude. Fucking, I'm talking hours of fucking. You gonna spit that out? It looked like it.
I'm just gonna let it drip out of my mouth.
I got a few videos for like whenever I had a backup hard drive. I just never backed anything up to because I'm an idiot.
Right. And speaking of hard drives and stuff, it just made me think of SD cards. And I will take my GoPro too with us. Love the GoPro.
Nice.
So that'd be fucking sweet. I'm excited.
Me too, man.
Dude, just like to be on top of the fucking mountains, you can just be like checking it out. We gotta go to Long's Peak. It's the highest peak in Rocky Mountain National Park at 14,600 feet or something.
Fuck
like that.
yeah.
They've got like high altitude lakes and shit that are just like up in the fucking mountains. You know, it's like from snow melt off and glacier fucking melt off.
True
and shit.
spring water.
Dude, crazy.
Dude, that water that we drank from the spring whenever we rode our bikes through there, it was
Yeah.
fucking delicious. Might have been the bear shit, but
Yeah. Dude, I wonder what the weather is gonna be like though, dude. I wonder how snowy it will be, or and I mean, like, we'll have a rough idea, but we won't know until like we're there.
right.
They got a good store in Estes Park that if like we need any last minute shit, like that's a spot to go. They're real cool people. They're actually, that's where I rented snowshoes and trekking poles and shit from.
I think we should get trekking poles. Like,
We can rent them.
it's like, it was really cool. Whenever we went to Han Park, where we entered at, there was a somebody had made and left a fucking hiking stick there.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like a legit, like somebody like carved it and like stained it or not. It was like
Right.
you could tell they found it there and somebody
Right.
just left it there at fucking the start point.
Right.
So I grabbed that motherfucker. Like, all right, you know, it's dry and everything. Used that thing the whole freaking hiking.
Hell yeah.
And I was wanting to like try to like carve my name into it and the date and leave it there, but I did leave it there. But,
Right. Didn't do all that.
yeah. But
Yeah, they are.
it's really convenient. It's like I just wish now if I want to find a walking stick at every trail I'm at and use
Right.
it, you know.
Right. Yeah, that you can at that store, like you can just rent them. They're only like a couple bucks.
Nice.
A few bucks. Yeah, it's like $5 for the shoes, maybe $2 for the poles, or $4 for the poles, or some shit like that.
It was really convenient to just having that because like with all the rain and everything, the fucking crossings were too wide, so like we'd have to go up the hills to try to wait for the water to thin out up
Right.
top, you know.
Right.
And for Courtney to get across, like I have a longer leg span, but I use it to balance me on certain points and get across, and then
Right.
I leave the stick for her to use to
Right.
help her. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
it's like, here you go, give me your hand. Like,
Yeah, I definitely see a use in them. We used them. We didn't use them the first day, but we used them the second day.
Yeah,
They're definitely good, especially when you're climbing up hills, and especially if it is muddy or slick. And they got the things that just go on your wrist, and you can drop them if you need to, and they'll still hang on to your
Oh, that's cool.
wrist. You know.
That's what's up.
speaking of like water and having to cross water and shit, definitely want to bring a pair of like camp shoes, like sandals or something that you can take your boots off. And
Yeah, that's good thinking. That's good thinking.
Yes. I'm gonna take those one sandals that I have, like the no sole. They're like, you know, the fucking zero shoes.
Depending on the weather, though, also, it's like, what are you gonna, like, I get the point, you know, like, but if it's snowfall, I'm not gonna want to be in sandals at the campsite.
Yeah, you know, you're just in your tent, you know.
Oh.
You know, fucking, I'd put wool socks. I mean, you're not gonna be able to carry a whole nother pair of shoes, and you're not gonna want to.
I'll probably bring my
it's too heavy.
my Fat 50 cord shoes then.
There you go. That'd be good.
Those, I don't know what we'll get Courtney yet. She's got a bunch of little light shoes. She's got small feet. She has something. If not, her shoes that she gets like $5 at Ross.
Right.
You know?
Right. I just think that would be good to have. But yeah, fuck it. While we're talking, we can check.
I am wanting to get her another fucking, for whatever reason, a microfiber towel.
Yep. Yeah, I want to get my kids those actually.
I still got mine from Afghanistan.
Nice.
It's still going strong.
No internet.
What?
It's probably my computer. I'm running the diagnostics.
Running the diagnostics.
Running!
We should probably definitely get her more socks, better socks.
Yeah, I got
For
some.
sure.
Actually, I need to get some hiking socks that aren't wool socks. To be honest with you.
I don't know if I got any. It'd probably be convenient just to have 550 cord. Just some length of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I gotta look in more into that because we'll have to see how you have to store food. Because we'll need like a scent-proof bag, and I don't know if you have to tie it up in a tree or not. So we will have to take some sort of length of rope, anyways, to. See, there's like there's a bunch of shit that really you just have to fucking.
You can't just go out and it's not like camping out at the lake.
Yeah, you know, it's like there's stuff that we're gonna have to learn and fucking, you know, really figure out. You know, not too much, you know, most of it, but there's shit, you know, especially as far as like weather and how far, you know, what our capabilities are, you know.
It's gonna be a good challenge, a good test, like
a
fun one for sure.
Yeah, and I don't think we should just set the bar fucking real high. I think most people fucking 10 to 20 miles, 20 of them being on the very high side. I figured she's not in bad shape, is she? She was doing the fucking firefighter shit.
Yeah, the only thing that was like getting her on that hike that we took, which we weren't trying to.
Plus her boots.
Yeah, her feet got wet and like she was solid all the way until like that last bit of like we didn't find these maps till after we got done hiking.
You know what we should do too then? As I'm thinking about it. We should probably take like Dollar General bags or Walmart bags, and you can put your socks and shit on, and then put that bag on, and then put your foot inside your boot. That seems like just in case.
Yeah,
or,
shit gets real.
Yeah, or just right off the bat, so your feet don't get wet. I don't know, but I don't know how that's gonna work on your feet. Fucking, I don't know how they'll look into that. But it says this did not fix my fucking shit.
But yeah, like she was good till like that last bit of like the trail back to the parking lot that we didn't even start at, and then once we got there, it was like another 20-minute walk down the road to where our Jeep was at, and that was just like grueling.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep going, but you know, it's February.
Right.
The sun was going down and it was raining, so it's like, and we have no map. Let's not try to put ourselves in that situation.
I'll try restarting my computer.
It was a great fucking time, though. I wrote literally 5 pages about my weekend
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
in my journal the other day.
That did seem like
Actually, it took me
a
2 days
time.
to write it.
Nice.
I'm just looking at this. I want to come back here also, because this is literally a drive away.
Right? Yeah, it's not far. Fucking, if you need to move down there, it's like, shit, you're just that much closer.
Yeah. Take it from like 2.5 hours to just an hour and a half, I feel like.
Hopefully those maps will be here next week and we can fucking start on that.
I'm trying to figure out where we started. This is where I was wanting to go. Oh, that's the South Loop. That's wide open.
Maybe you should tell them about your weekend.
I will in a minute. I feel like they're trying to figure it out right now. And I'm looking. Yeah, so Courtney and I on last Wednesday, went, loaded up our Jeep with, luckily we brought plenty of extra gear too. Like, thought it out a little bit, you know? It's February. It was like high of 50, but we ended up going to Hahn Park, which is south of St. Louis. That was fun in itself. We went to Waffle House. If you look at my Facebook, you'll see that she put birthday candles in my waffle for me while I was taking a poop.
She just bring them.
Yeah. Nice. We stopped at Dollar General because we forgot bread. We brought lunch meat, but we forgot the loaf of bread, so we stopped there real quick. Because it was in Monal, because after we got out of Benilde, I forgot that I was needing to check her rear tire because it was low. So we stopped at fucking Phillips 66 there in Mont Olive, and then after we left there, we went to fucking Dollar General, and she got me a donut, and that was the best fucking donut I've had in a long time, because I hadn't had a donut in a while actually, but it was fucking like on point with my coffee.
Hell yeah, I'll do that sometimes. After I leave Craft, I'll stop at this place that actually they're the people that own it, Chester Dairy. They're one of our customers, and they have farm freshes.
Oh, nice.
And I'll stop there and they get local donuts, and I'll grab a donut. But go ahead.
I think that donut was just, that coffee was good. It was a great way to start the fucking day. And then, I told her just get on 55, and she had these places checked out from the book whenever we was doing our podcast the day before.
Yeah.
You know, and so I was scoping them out, trying to figure out where I wanted us to go from what she had looked up and suggested, you know, with the weather and everything. Ultimately, I picked Here's I seen the Whispering Pine Trails because somebody left an awesome review of it, and I was like, this dude had a great fucking time.
We're gonna have a great time.
I'm like, cool, let's check it out. And then actually, there was one other I was looking at, I was thinking about going to, but then it was further away. And then like where this one was at, what she had looked at was like they're all a lot more closer. And I was like, so if we don't like this, or depending on what's going on, or however long it takes us to do, we might be able to
something else.
Yeah, you know. And so I had all that factoring in also. And I was like, it's gonna be wet and rainy no matter what. So
here it is.
Check this one out, you know. And what we got there, we passed like 3 freaking points where we should have started, but because like I typed in Whispering Pines Trail, it took us all the way to, I don't even know where we started anymore. That's what I'm looking at on this map. I'll probably take a picture of it and try to upload it to upload it to Facebook also.
You won't just try, he actually will.
I will. But yeah, so we ended up following this creek. I think it was Pickle Creek actually is what it was called.
Pickle Rick.
And with all the rain and this water, the land being saturated, it was just freaking flowing with all this water. And there's so much water just coming down from the hills. Like there was literally like so many waterfalls through all these hills.
It looked pretty fucking badass.
It was like, imagine like the best Zen water stream you could ever think of, and then times that by 10, and then that just being everywhere. Like every other hill had that.
It looked like Washington over there. Like, we were just hiking around the mountains in Washington.
It was crazy, and it felt like we went through like 3 different kingdoms in Lord of the Rings.
After this backpacking trip, we should backpack around Mount Rainier one day. Oh, that'd be awesome.
But yeah, I had a beautiful experience with that. Like beforehand on the way there, I was looking and told Courtney, I was like, all right, so this hiking experience isn't going to be like our last couple times we've been hiking. I'm like, it's going to be wet, cold, and whatnot. I think what we really need to focus on is not the enjoyment of it, but how much can we endure and challenge ourselves that way.
Because that's fun too.
You know?
And you get to see it from a whole different view that you never see it before, and you kind of can find a beauty in that.
Yeah, and that's what was great about it. Coming there during the raining season like that was like, we wouldn't have caught any of those water fountains or waterfalls, dude. Like,
and it just, I don't know, it's just a whole different atmosphere. It's just cool, dude. Like, really, like that trip to Colorado in the winter, dude, completely changed my perspective on shit. You know, I was like, oh, okay, like, all right.
That's
you know,
awesome.
like there's like, you know, it doesn't have to be just for nice weather. Like, it's nice all the time here. You know, it's just like
pretty.
Yeah, it just has its different, you know, things about it. You know, like different things that you can appreciate and enjoy, and the different beauties in it. That's fucking awesome. But and just like watching other people that do bushcraft and stuff on like YouTube, like that Joe Robinet guy. Like I started watching his videos and like I'm seeing he's like going out when it's like raining and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, oh okay, yeah, I like it because it's not nice all the time, and like this is just when he can fucking do it, or you know, or the best time for to go find a certain fish
It's like,
in certain areas.
it's like when I want to ride my bike, but it's only nice at certain times of the year.
Right.
You know, like.
I think that's a little different.
Okay.
Road conditions are different. I feel like
There's some people that are fucking.
more brave than I am.
Yeah. But I see what you're saying though. It's like you don't get to do it as much if you're fucking picky about the conditions in which you do it.
Right. True that. Yeah, very true. Yeah. So that's why I just have prepared myself with whatever gear that I may need for whatever fucking.
Wintertime doesn't have to completely suck.
It doesn't, and it hasn't, dude. 2 years ago I went camping for the Thanksgiving before this one. I went camping during Thanksgiving.
You did, I remember.
We're hiking. It's like
I remember you doing that now.
But then I went to Colorado in February and went hiking in Rocky Mountain National Park in 4 foot of fucking snow. That was sweet. And we should go do that sometime too.
All right, this is where we started. Actually, no, I figured it out. Yeah, this is where we started because we went actually on Pickle Creek Trail.
Nice.
And because right here is connected, like we came through here, and I remember because whenever we got back, I walked over to here and seen that this was the entrance for the actual White Pines or
But
Whispering
you started
Pines.
here, went this way.
But yeah, we started here, went this way, followed the creek all the way. That was fucking beautiful. We hit here, didn't know which way to go because we didn't have these maps because Pickle Creek Trail didn't have the fucking kiosk fucking pavilion thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if the kiosk is the right word for that, but
That seems about right.
yeah. But so we ended up coming. I think we either went to connector 1 or 2. I think we hit 2. Yeah, we ended up getting to connector 2. I'm pretty sure. Because then, yeah, that's right. Because then we got to here. Courtney and I stood here trying to figure out if we wanted, because it was telling us the parking lot was back this way, and then this way was the trail. And it was like a 1.8 mile loop, and it was like 4:30 at this time, and we're like, yeah, it was like we got an hour left of sunlight, and we don't know exactly how far this trail is back to the parking lot, you know. So yeah, so then we went back, and this is where we came out at. It was here, so this is where we ultimately stopped hiking, but we still had to
Hike back to the.
take the roadway
Right.
back to here, which was like an extra 20 minutes. But it's like, that was great.
Oh yeah.
That's what happened. So,
That's what's up.
yeah, and we weren't like by any means trying. Like that first waterfall we came through. You know, it's like, let's see how far we get up this hill. You know, and like where's it start?
Right.
You know. It was like enjoying it that way, veering off of it, you know, like.
Yeah, fuck it.
It was great. It was fucking awesome. The rocks there were great too, dude. Just these huge fucking boulders just popping up out of the hills.
Right.
You know,
It's crazy. Isn't
Yeah.
It? It's like, that's just right there. None of that here.
all this algae building up on it and eating it, you know, it's just crazy. So many good pictures. I should probably upload more pictures to Two Guys Trying a Podcast of it. I was gonna take a video and try, you know, like just share it. But I want to get better at fucking just giving little tidbits of what we're planning on doing on the podcast, or you know what we're doing with our lives, you know, and or what documenting a little bit more, I guess, would be the proper way of doing that. You know, I mean, we're talking about this trip. I'm sure they're going to be eager to hear how the trip's going, or you know, just to drive there. You know, getting.
We can record us. I'll bring all my gear over, and we'll just go through all of our gear together.
That's what's up. That's yeah. I definitely want to come back here soon. Like, I don't remember. I should look into it and just try to do a camping trip out there. I feel like it won't be much, and it's only an hour or so away.
Right.
Not
It's
even.
fucking sweet.
Yeah, these backpacking trails seem cool.
So we can even go there and get an idea of like how many miles we can walk.
Mm-hmm. That'll definitely be a better test.
Yeah, we should plan. I should just take a sick day and we should do that. Oh fuck! Can we edit that out of here?
Yeah, we can. Can't actually check it. Hold on a minute. I can.
Too late.
Too late. But I'm trying just to put a flag somewhere. I know I can do it. I need to get better at this.
Fuck it, it's cool. It's all right.
About a
They might
minute,
listen to
around
it anyway.
an hour and 7 minutes. We'll say whenever we need to listen to where I can
Yeah.
try to edit it out.
So, but yeah, let's do that. Let's really do that, actually.
Figure something out. I'm really. That's why. Again, I dot. You know, like
Right?
I could fucking taste it. You know, and it's just like.
Yes.
Want it so bad because it's just gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over on your side and
life
check this map out.
altering. Yeah, do that. I'm gonna take a picture.
You're gonna be life altering. Should I just bring my chair over here? No. Does it say how many miles these?
Oh yeah, I think I got it.
Oh,
There's,
yeah,
there's
fold it
different
over.
sections over here. Whispering Pine Trails is 9.75 miles.
Nice.
Red, blue, rugged. Yeah.
Cool.
Trail experience is a 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Nice.
10, and they're you may experience in all those conditions.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I've got a good idea of what it's like.
I was trying to figure out like where we entered. I was like, there's not even a map or anything, you know. I
Right.
should have went exploring a little bit more. Because as soon as we got back to where the Jeep was, I went to that trailhead, like I said, and was like, here's everything I was looking for.
Right.
You know, like, and it was literally like from here to the end of the street over there. Like,
Damn it.
if I would have just like, hey, before we go,
Let's look around for a second.
what's what this is about?
Yeah.
But there was a lot to see, and it's just like, let's go.
Right.
Let's go. But this is what we were doing. There we go. It was a beautiful time. Courtney loved it. Fucking.
Are you guys gonna get her different boots?
For Colorado, I'll see what she wants. I'll see what she's feeling about it, and I think we should.
Yeah. What brand are those?
Those are at Morel. She got those because I got my Morels for Christmas, and fucking, I still one of the best Christmas presents I've ever got.
Nice.
And that was last year, not this last Christmas,
Right.
but the Christmas before that. And
Yeah, my one boots are
I
shit.
I love them. I wear them while it's shitty out like this, but I try not to wear them too much because I don't want to fucking eat up the tread too much.
Right.
You know.
That's why I just eventually just converted them because I used them for so long. I was like, all right, these are just my regular shoes now. And then I bought a different.
Yeah, I need to get a different pair of shoes or something soon, so that way I don't fuck those ones up.
Right.
But they're fucking comfortable, dude. like,
Oh yeah.
like even though my feet were wet and it finally got saturated through, like I was trying to figure out if they were or not. Like I'm like they're not cold.
Right.
Fucking normally my feet freeze. I'm like they're not cold, and it don't feel they're not. You know how like usually if you get your shoes wet you can feel it.
Yeah.
No, I was like debating the whole fucking
If they
time.
were wet or not.
Yeah, and I think I was also wearing Silver Fox socks. Shows are it's a good brand sock, but like I didn't find like I wasn't fully for sure that they were soaked until after I took my sock off and was like,
oh yeah, that's what.
yeah.
That's funny.
Here we are. That's that. What's up, bud? You've been a little bit better today. Finally got a couple more pieces of artwork hung up in the studio.
True that.
Yeah. Got this one here. It's from Hannah Brown. Take a picture. Got that 2 years ago, not 3 years ago.
Yeah.
From Resonance.
Yes, sir.
She actually, I made her autograph it for me.
Nice.
And then this here's another puzzle I've done twice with my grandma now, and she framed it for me and gave it to me. I'll put these on Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's a loud clip. You see?
Yep.
Ugh. But yeah, dude, I'm fucking stoked.
What are you doing this weekend?
This Friday and Saturday, Or this
Saturday.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Saturday.
Saturday? I ain't even thought about it. Let's see here today.
I'll probably come out on Todd's.
I ain't thought about it too much. Like the only thing like that's in my mind besides this IDOT interview is the IDOT interview is probably taking up 80% of my thought capacity. Trying to read's a pain in the ass. Which actually, this book, mind mapping, is supposed to help with that. Like I'm from just the introduction and everything. There's high hopes.
There's high hopes.
I hope it's not let down, but I feel like it's probably a book I'm going to read 2 or 3 times, and the other mind map books that these 2 people have made.
Hell yeah.
But like they committed their lives to it just about.
Oh yeah, just like mapping the mind out.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. You should check it out too. I feel like I'll let you know whenever I read more into it. But yeah, IDOT interview, and then after that Wednesday, it's Pigeons playing ping pong. You gonna go to that? Nope.
Homework with the kids.
All right, that's legit. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Courtney and Art, that's at the old Rock House. So we're gonna go see Pigeons playing ping pong.
Nice. What's up?
There's this other rescue dog she's wanting to see that day also. So like try to like wear Duke out a little bit and integrate them too and see how that goes. This dog is like was abused or neglected.
All right.
And needing a home. So I don't know. Like I'm eerie about it, especially as it's like I don't know how Duke's gonna be, and then hopefully we'll be moving within the few months.
Right.
You know, like and then it's just
that'd be cool. I guess we'll find out soon. Wednesday.
Well, it's still might be
Wednesday,
it
but
won't
it'll be a while.
But I'll be happy once the interview's over,
Yeah,
dude.
I feel like you might have a better feeling too about by the way it goes of what you believe the outcome will be.
It is like nice to hear that everybody I've talked to, around and at work, is already like I tell them I got an interview. I was like, oh, good luck with that, and like they all act like I already got the job. Like you're leaving us, like yeah, like I don't blame you one bit, dude. Like everybody, does not.
Right. They don't care. You're just flaunting it.
No, I'm not really flaunting it. Like when it comes up, I try to be modest about it. But even though it is like everything that's on my mind,
Right.
So it's hard not to talk about it if it gets brought up or something. Like yeah, I got an interview this Wednesday. Oh, but some of the older people are like, yeah, you'll get it. You got that military and this and that, and it's like hearing some older people, tell me that it's like, yeah, you pretty much a shoo-in, you got it. It's like, okay, but everybody else are probably interviewing is probably a shoo-in also.
Right. Yeah, probably. Or
like,
probably not.
How many are they interviewing? How many positions they got?
Just stake the place out, bro. We'll stake it out.
I'm going dressed as fly as fuck. I still gotta get shoes tomorrow. That's what I gotta do tomorrow after work is I'm getting shoes and a haircut, and also gonna get my beard trimmed up, trim up the mustache.
Hell yeah.
Fucking
Look like a respectable motherfucker.
Yeah. My buddy Gomez told me, he's like, dude, I fucking went dressed up like how I was when he went to the ball for drill, the Christmas ball. It was a real fucking suit shirt, dress pants, fucking. He's like, dude, I went looking just like that. That's exactly what I wore. Everybody else there wore street clothes. I got this job.
Right.
It's like, all right, yeah, okay. So
I'm gonna do it.
And that's ultimately led to us going to a bunch of thrift stores and finding out what shirt and pants I wanted. So I already had the pants for some reason that I chose.
Right.
Found the shirts that I wanted.
Watch a couple of videos on sucking dick.
Right. Pornhub. Just been watching all of Pornhub.
Just watching lots of POV blowjob films.
I picked up a book.
There's like this casting couch thing. I think those are like interviews.
I've been trying to bleach my asshole.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. Bikini wax.
Fucking
We get a spray tan.
Right.
President does it.
No shit.
Or something like
Come
that.
with a toupee. So that's ultimately like, because I was also wanting to do that, pick up clothes for the interview. And then I was also just wanting to look around and look for some camping gear, just outdoor stores or whatnot. Yeah. And that's what led to us figuring out about the clearance sale.
Clarence.
God
damn it, Clarence.
Yeah.
Clarence is selling all this shit.
Yeah, so that's what led to that. And that whole Ordeal.
That's what's
That
up.
shindig.
There we go. I got a bitchin' ass axe. Estwing axe. Don't know the technical name, but it's bitchin'. Get you one. $20. Academy Sports. Don't. I need one still. I want to get another one, so don't take that one.
Somebody's gonna go buy them all.
They're not there. I went there yesterday after I dropped my kids off.
Oh yeah.
I checked.
It's only one. That's on every academic sports though.
Academy Sports?
Yeah, I said academic.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's every store though.
Yeah.
That clearance sells.
Yeah, that's probably just the only one I'm going to go to. I don't know where another one is.
I know there's I think the rest are in Missouri.
It's just not really. I mean, I'm not that. If it's not there, then.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drive an hour and save $5.
$20.
$20.
$25.
I spent $20 in gas to save this $20.
Hell yeah. It's about the adventure, apparently.
I'm just staring out the window. I was saying that got me thinking of the Black Friday Best Buy deals or some shit. You know, people are camping out for weeks at a time. It's you're probably missing work.
Yeah, if you would have just actually got a job. That's funny.
The time you spent not working, you could have just made up. I'm sure everybody's on the same brainwave with me on that one.
Yeah, I am. I'm there with you.
That's all that really matters.
Just checking on some of this stuff, see if there's anything interesting to talk about.
While you're doing that, guys, sorry, Jared and I did do a podcast last Tuesday, but I have literally been so busy with the hiking. And Courtney also went to the Science Center for the guitar exhibit, which was cool as fuck.
He's been living life.
Yeah, I've been doing stuff. I tried doing some sound editing on the way to the state park, but once we got once we pretty much got into St. Louis, I love checking out the city, driving through it. You know, Courtney, I love her. She fucking drove the whole time, so it's different being the passenger. You get to see a lot more.
Oh, there you go.
So I was just enjoying the different scenery, honestly. And, all the way there was just even though most of it was interstate, but
right.
It's
just
not
checking it out.
Yeah, it's this isn't Macoupin County.
Right. No shit, this isn't the same roads I've seen a bajillion times.
Yeah, so that's what that was. I tried doing some sound editing to it, but I did it today. I got it all sound edited. It's up on Drive right now, but I'm also gonna get it loaded up on Podbean.
Which will also make it on YouTube.
Which will also make it on YouTube, and then I'm gonna get this one shortly after. So it's gonna be bam bam. You got 2 in a row for you guys.
Wham bam.
Wham bam.
In the clam jam.
In the clam jam.
Oh, that clam jam.
The clams in the jam. Eventually I am gonna get way better at all this, but
yeah. And my new project is to work on webcam, so y'all can see us.
I hope you're all enjoying it.
Doing nothing.
I'm honestly really content with everything where it's at right now. Doing what we're doing is good. I'm thinking next couple of weeks I'm gonna start putting more energy into it also, and fucking seeing about promoting it better. I think working out some little bit more details. Getting what we got is good. We got this figured out. I think we could. A couple of weeks is about the time to start trying to level up again.
Yeah.
With
I think I should
what was you gonna say?
try to have more to talk about, like structure of something to talk about.
I think that's gonna come once we get more guests, and eventually we should just work on getting a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody willing to come on here? Shoot the
we
shit
got
with
plenty
us.
of people that would want to come on here.
We need to start trying to get somebody to come. Matt Batson, you want to come?
Matt Matson. Matt Matson's a G.
I think he'd be a good one. I thought about that. I'll talk to my buddy Chad also. I think that'd be a good one. He's probably listened to all of them while he's at work. Then again, I don't know. I know I share them. People that enjoy it. And some people's
Put this expectation on him. Now he's like, fuck, it doesn't matter.
Chad, why aren't you listening to you're my best friend, man.
Every day at work. You should be listening to it.
You could. Actually, maybe not.
Yeah.
I mean, he works.
True.
Not everything we say says fuck.
Except for right the fuck then.
Oh man, I can feel my ab workout too.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe not sometimes I feel like whenever we do try, like, I feel like bullet points is cool, and sometimes I like the free flow of it.
Right.
But then
I
again,
also feel like it's just us shooting the shit, and like I don't know if I don't want to just be us always shooting the shit. Maybe some a little more sustenance to it.
we could.
But this is more of just like I guess this is just us talking about our trip and figuring that out and shit too. That's feel like. But there was still some sustenance, you know. I don't know. But maybe I shouldn't just set some sort of expectation for what it should be either, and just let it be however it is.
I'm liking the way we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
You know, like, I see your point on having like something to talk about. Maybe we should like off air, off mic, or even on the mic, if I can eventually talk about something we would like to talk about,
Right,
and try to
yeah.
shoot for like premeditate, get something composed together for
Right.
not necessarily the next podcast, but you know, like
Right.
have that discussion along the lines and try to set, you know, like, all right, yo, look, 3 weeks from now we're gonna be talking about this one, try to have a whole
Right.
fucking discussion within the podcast about it.
Right.
And then, like, even that would be cool. Like, say, if whenever we get guests more involved in certain things, you know. Like,
Right. Right now. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm good. I was drawing blanks.
Right. Well, no, I don't know for like. What right now? I guess you're learning about mind mapping. Like,
Yeah.
what are you obsessing over right now?
Not just mind mapping, but you know how, like, I've been saying, I wish I could just clarify my mind and focus a little bit better.
Yeah.
And just, like, you know, gather my thoughts and really just be able to zone in and,
Yeah.
you know, and even be able to, like, interpret what I'm thinking or how to, like, express it.
Yeah.
So far, everything I've been reading is what this book is fucking about, actually.
Hell yeah.
And that's why I have high hopes for it.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
So, and that's where I'm at, honestly, because I feel like I need to learn to control my brain, myself a little bit better to really start from there to work on the next thing that I really want to work on, which is a lot of other things, but, you know, like a lot of other, you know, growing.
Self mastery.
Yeah. But I need to be able to figure out how to master myself before I master other things.
Right.
So
For sure.
that's exactly where I'm at with that, and this is.
Are you seeking other information other than this book? Books? Is there any like YouTube clips or anything that you've stumbled upon that have touched on?
I try to
your
work on
thoughts
it.
or
I try
feelings?
seeing where I'm at and analyzing things. Like
Right.
this last week, I've just been really busy. Like, and I just not really. This book, I feel
I
like
just didn't know. I didn't know if there's any other outlets or anything.
I was
else
thinking
you know,
about, like, you know, I want to try nootropics. I was gonna ask you about Alpha Brain.
Yeah,
know, like,
I have some
Do you?
left if you want to try it out.
All right. Because
I just got out of the habit of doing it every day, and like it just doesn't jive well with like because you should take it with food, and I don't eat until noon,
Oh yeah.
and I just don't want to take it in the morning, and I just rather not eat anything or do anything in the morning.
That
The
works.
other thing I do is drink water with creatine, or just regular water, and then coffee in the mornings.
I'm usually just coffee and water. Also, I don't drink any. I am.
Throw the creatine in that cup of water in the morning, bro.
I do.
Yeah,
I have
there
it.
you go. You notice any differences? You feel any different?
Yeah.
You feel like
I'm not like either my body's just adapted to, like, remember how I was saying, like, I was just mildly sore. Like, I'm
Yeah.
really not mildly sore anymore. And even
Right.
I might be a little bit tomorrow because I was doing pull-ups and dips and body dips and did a lot.
You
Like, I
feel
went
make-
hard today.
hell yeah. You think it's because of that? Make you feel more charged up?
I think it might have been, but also I think I just finally got a full good sleep. Like, when I got up, my coffee was, you know, just back in the full swing of things. I think yesterday, though, like, I don't think I even took the drink of creatine. And I was just like
Right.
falling asleep on my way to work.
Right.
You know, like, my body needed to rest. But I think it's doing more good. Like, I feel it.
Right. That's what's up. See, that's why, like, the night before, I got two things that I absolutely 100% do every night. There before, like, if it's during the weekday, like work day, I put coffee in the water and coffee in the coffee pot. So all I gotta do is turn it on in the morning, and I don't set the timer just in case I don't have the lid thing right and it spills everywhere. I check it every fucking morning because I learn, you know. And then,
Yay,
and then
you're
the night
learning.
before, I also fill up I have one of those red REI things I was telling you about that I've got 3 of them. So I take that one, I put a shaker thing inside of it, the ball that helps mix things up.
A spring ball?
Yeah, I put that inside of it, and so I fill that with water, and I put a scoop of creatine in it, shake it up, set it by my bed. So like first thing in the morning, like I brush my teeth, and then I got that to wash the minty taste out of my mouth, so my coffee doesn't taste like ass when I go to drink my coffee. It's like that's it. Those are like the for sure things that I do every morning.
It's nice having a routine for certain things like that.
It is,
It's like,
and I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
I wish I could get more routines. But like, I have my weird routine like that too. I could probably add and build more things to it also. You know, at work, for days I work is usually better, but days I don't work, I fall off a little bit because I tend to sleep in and be a little bit more relaxed.
Right.
You know, but if I could work on having a better routine when I get home, I feel like if I could just. Right now I'm working out, but if I get the Zydot job, I'm not gonna be able to work out at work. So it's like, when am I gonna be able to read and work and do all this now? You know, like.
See, and that is why I've made my morning routine so like bulletproof. Like this is like, these are like the things that the only thing I want to add more to my morning is waking up a little bit earlier to have time to read, or just quitting working out a little bit sooner so I actually give myself time.
How do you do on your lunch break? Do you take a lunch break?
Yeah, but I'm cooking food and shit, dude. I just like, you know, fucking.
Do you go home?
Yeah, I go home and I cook food and fucking. I'll usually like do the dishes or something, and then usually at that time I'll fucking pre-do my coffee. I won't do the creatine yet because I just don't want the creatine sitting for that long, and so I don't know if it breaks it down weird or anything. I just night before is plenty of time, but. Yeah, I might do the dishes, or if I got laundry, I might fucking put it away, or fucking watch fucking some Hulu while I'm eating and shit, and then dip out. Sometimes I'll read, you know, or do work on something, you know, fucking during lunch, but usually I just try to get everything in that I really want to do in the morning, because that's like the only for sure time that I know that will be uninterrupted, you know, it's like my morning time. You know, it's like there's not gonna, anything's gonna come up first thing in the morning. It's like I have to be at work till 8 o'clock, you know, but if I'm going in early, that's the only other thing. But, yeah, dude, it was like, I woke up Saturday, though, because we hung out Friday or whatever. I woke up Saturday, and I was just kind of like, the fuck do I do, dude? I was like, I woke up early. I woke up at, like, 7 anyways, you know, like, fucking bullshit. And I'm like, you know, what the fuck do I do? And I'm just kind of, like, doing nothing. And I'm like, well, got up, fucking brushed my teeth, drank my glass of fucking creatine water, made coffee. Fucking stretched, you know. I didn't work out because I was gonna go to Uncle Todd's and chop trees down and shit, and that was gonna be my workout. So that's what I did. But normally, I do all that, and I'll stretch, work out, cold shower, and usually go to work. But I'm gonna try adding and read more because this book is really fucking the shit. It's blowing my mind. I don't. The Human.
And what book is that, Jared?
That is. Fuck, it doesn't. I took the cover off.
Oh no! You took the cover off.
It's The Human Body book by Steve Parker. But I mean, it's just really a breakdown of all the different systems of the body and how they function and how they are interconnected with other parts of the body, and you know, each working. I mean, broke down to like cells, to how we view the body and different technologies about viewing the body and shit like that. I mean, it's pretty fucking cool. Right now I'm learning about equilibrium. I was learning about the fluid body, which is, you know, like blood and fucking all that good shit.
Plasma, fucking.
Yeah, which is really cool is that there's the body has over 50 hormones just like circulating in the blood like at all times, and they only attach to certain cells that have the specific receptor for that hormone, and that hormone will fucking, like, when it attaches that cell, it like just pretty much takes over that cell and tells that cell what to do, so that cell will have a specific job to like carry out in the body. And it's just crazy is like, I mean, obviously we know this, but I didn't really think about it, you know, to like the extreme degree.
So if you put more of those specific cells in your body, those hormones are going to be able to take more of those cells over.
Well, if your brain tells the hormone to attach to cell, which is, so like we're breaking, like thinking about all this shit is like all this shit goes on constantly in your fucking body that you talk about controlling your mind, or, you know, having a better, you know, control over it. Like You have no control over that. Like, it is just constantly happening at all fucking times. Like, you're constantly, like, all your sense receptors are fucking
You're taking in information.
and your body is constantly adjusting and doing things according to your environment and, like, what the fuck's going on.
And you have no
and
conscious
you have
of
no
it.
conscious fucking control over it. Like, all these cells aren't just, like, floating around aimlessly in your body and shit. Like, they're going to certain places and doing certain things and, like, all this shit. And it's like, all these neurons are firing for
their
specific
God.
for specific reasons, you know, and it's like, and you just have no control of it. But that's you. It's just like a part of you that you just have. You're just along for the ride, dude. It's fucking crazy as shit. And like, I wonder, can you tap into that? Fucking, can we tap into it? Can you heal yourself, like Wim Hof says? You know, like maybe not, you know, just like visualizing that and having an understanding of how your anatomy is and being able to visualize realistically visualize these certain parts of your body and shit and heal them and do different shit. I don't know, dude. It's fucking crazy shit.
I think it might be a possibility, but definitely what I know is already real is knowing what your body needs and giving it what it needs to take care of certain things.
Oh, yes, for sure. But, dude, this book is fucking... I'm going to have to read it so many times, to be honest with you, dude. It's like...
We should get color-coordinated highlighters.
Yeah. Well, man, I thought about highlighting shit. I guess I could. I don't know why I wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I might start it over again.
Like,
I think I'm gonna read it.
With this mind mapping book, like I was reading the introduction, it said if you have no experience, you know, and jump to this chapter, and it was about pretty much note taking, and it was just like, and before that, it doesn't even say you might want some felt tip pens, fucking color coordinated markers, and some other shit, just like figure out better ways to start note taking, you know, not just from the book, but from other people's fucking literatures and fucking stories, you know, like.
Right, true that.
It gets pretty in depth.
I think I'm just gonna read this book and then go through and just like take notes every time, because I think different times to read it, different shit's gonna fucking really stick out to you.
After I got done reading Atomic Habits is when I decided that the next books I start reading, I'm just gonna go and start fucking
writing down anything that pops out to you.
That, and like what really made me realize I should just start taking notes in books that I'm reading that I find of important information. You know, it's like if it's important, I should just go ahead and write it down because I'm gonna retain it more that way.
Right.
And then
Even if you never look at it again.
I was listening but I was listening to Tim Ferriss's fucking podcast, and somebody had read his book, you know, 4-hour work week. And he said that he was taking notes and he would go back to his notes. I was like, this motherfucker's taking notes. Apparently it's not all that fucking chaotic to take notes for just your own personal use, you know? So that there is also an edge, like, so now this comic book that originally started out as like the template of a story I had in my mind one day when I was on 3 to 11 shift that I've gotten a good plot down to and some storyline to has become my workout guide or my workout log, my bullet points for this and some other things, other fucking ideas I have. Like, it's become a catch-all.
Hell yeah.
But I think I need to get another one just for this book alone.
That's what's up.
It's like, how much should I take into work?
Right.
You know, like, fucking I pulled out all my shit today that I take with me, because I also take the diet information book. And I have my journal, that book, and it's like it's all stacking. Like, this is like, I look like I'm a fucking college student trying to study something.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like, fuck. Cool.
True that.
At least I'm trying to like improve and expand myself, you know?
That's another thing, like, I want to go back to doing all my shit in the morning, because I forgot I want to touch on this point, like my morning routine. Because then, like, at night after I get off work, I kind of just, I'll cook and I'll eat and, you know, do whatever, and maybe clean up around the house and take care of some other shit. But really, I kind of just chillax too, because it's like, I feel like for a while I was before work routine and then after work.
Full steam ahead.
Yeah, full steam ahead, and I just really like.
Redlining.
Yeah.
Or at least not even necessarily full
redlining,
redlining, but still sitting at like 7,000 RPM.
Yeah, I just wasn't balancing it. So I just, you know, take that time to, like, if I want to play Super Smash Bros. Or, you know, the Switch, or play Dragon Ball Z, you know, it's like, or Dragon Ball Super card game, there you go, Super. But, yeah, just kind of chill, because I usually don't even stay up that late anyways, and it's like...
Yeah. I try to get in bed by 11.
And
No, go for it.
And plus, it's like, I'm in bed before 11 usually.
Are you?
Yeah, by 10. I'm like, I will not scrimp on my sleep, dude. I hate it, dude. Like, that's fucking James Clear and like so many people do. They all talk about
Aubrey
like,
Marcus.
Yeah, it's like, what is one thing, or like 5 things that you absolutely won't do or or whatever. It's like always is like scrimping on sleep. They will not shortchange themselves on sleep. And it's like, all right. That's a good one.
That reminds, like, that's what I was actually going to try doing real quick or get an estimate. I've been meaning to do it forever. But I remember on the day on your life, is like, I can't remember how many sleep cycles a week you should aim for. Not necessarily hours of sleep, but just a certain amount of sleep cycles you should just aim for in a week. And it doesn't have to be like a continuous thing, because he was talking about taking new naps and whatnot. Yeah. So that's why I'm never like, I feel like that's what helps me is like today I even did it fucking. After I got done eating, I was just sitting in that chair and like I was wanting to read, and I just could feel it. It was like, man, I know I start reading, I'm gonna doze off. So I fucking just didn't even fight it and went out.
Yeah.
Fucking, I woke up. All right, like I'm right back at it. I got like it took me a minute, I gotta shake it off and fucking jump around a little bit, get the blood going again. But it's like, okay, here I am, ready to do this, and I'm fucking refreshed, ready to go. So if I just trying to think, if I go to sleep at 11 and I get up at 5:30, how many actual hours is that?
6.5.
That's 6.5.
You should be getting at least 7
times, say 5 days. So that's 32 hours. And then usually I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll sleep for a half hour. Sometimes an hour, half hour to an hour. Some days I won't sleep at all. But I don't know. I'll try figuring this out. But I also want to remember how many sleep cycles a week you should get. What Aubrey said.
I can check it out in the book. I got the book.
I think I highlighted it.
I'm sure I can figure it out.
That's something I meant to do also. I wanted to get different colored highlighters also because whenever I feel like I might hand this off to you one day and I want to highlight a different color that you might highlight it in because I don't care if you highlight it.
Well, then I'll just highlight whatever color you don't use.
That works. But right now I noticed you were highlighting in something and I was doing like we both have yellow highlighters.
Right.
Just haven't got a new colored highlighter.
Right. No, you're straight. But yeah, man.
Fucking, I think I'm getting enough sleep.
Think so? Not according to most sleep specialists.
I think I make up for my naps, and then I also kind of make up for it because I don't wake up so early on my days off. Like I get up around 7 or 8.
You need to listen. But you need to listen to the podcast.
I don't have a problem, Jared.
Well, sleep doesn't work like that. You can't like sleep miss doesn't go to like some default section and then you just make up for it later. Like you got to listen to the Joe Rogan podcast when he has the sleep guy on there. I will fucking.
What podcast number was that?
I'm gonna look it up.
I'll write it down. You know what? I think I remember hearing that sleep specialist. I've listened to that one. I fell asleep during it. No.
Matthew Walker. Episode 1109.
Walker.
Yep. You should listen to that one.
I know what Aubrey was saying is like doesn't matter how many hours, but how many full sleep cycles you get, and usually 90 minutes is a full sleep cycle. And you want so many full sleep cycles throughout just your week, and so that's why I'm cool whenever I'm feeling tired and groggy. Which apparently it is all right to want to sleep in the afternoon, like after you eat, as your body's digesting and doing all this. Even it's natural. Like, even if you're already eating the healthiest you can, it's still a thing. Apparently, an evolutionary.
I don't feel that.
You don't?
No, I get more energy after I eat food in the afternoon.
It's probably because I ain't doing shit either, though. But I have heard from different people say that it's normal to want to take an afternoon nap. Even if you are getting the full amount of sleep you know?
Right.
Which you're right, like, thinking about it though, like, I probably should listen to this one again. Or I think I have, but I should probably listen to it more closely because I might have some sleep apnea problems.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, I don't think he doesn't talk about that.
Oh, he doesn't?
No. He just talks about the lack of sleep, pretty much, and like its effects on the body and the brain and all sorts of different shit.
I mean, should I be able to fall asleep as quick as I do? It's quick.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm full awake, it's not. But, like...
I don't know. I don't ever feel like I need to take a nap. I very rarely ever feel that.
There's times where just a 15-minute nap, that's all I really needed, and fucking I'm back.
Yeah, I'm usually just... Once I'm up, dude, I'm just...
I have gotten better. I will say I think it's because I've also been eating better and just something, like, just... I've changed a little bit since I've come to days. Like, when I first got to days, I was always dead groggy after work. Like, there's times whenever I just wanted to lay down and go to bed.
Right.
You know?
Maybe you have some sort of intolerance to something that you eat.
But but now, like, I haven't felt that for months.
Yeah. That's what's up.
So, I don't know why or what, or maybe I just fully got acclimated to actually, you know, like, I think another part of it is, like, I finally, like, got it set in stone by 11, it's, like, bedtime, like,
yeah.
That's it for me. I don't know if I could do 10. I might be able to do 10, but I should probably do 10:30 if I'm going to start getting up at 5.
Yeah, you need to... You don't need to... Don't take away, because then that's just... It has a bigger negative impact than you can get any positive gain by waking up a little bit earlier. You know?
I do know, like, I was watching this documentary and it's about living a long life, like that one country that has, like, the most fucking 100-year-olds in it, you know?
Yeah.
It's, like, a significant amount. It's, like, their cutest, like, long life is lots of naps.
Lots of naps.
Active life with lots of naps. Like,
right.
Remain active. And that's another reason I want out of this fucking DOC job, dude. Like, yeah, I'm working out my mind and I'm forcing myself to work out in a tower, but I ain't doing shit other than that. Like, I mean, people are like, oh, we got it made, you know? Like,
What do you mean that shit besides that?
Like, when I'm in a tower, like, I just stare out a window.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
You know, like...
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a cush job, but it's fucking not rewarding.
Not my cup of tea,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not my forte. Like, I have all this fucking energy after my naps.
That you can't even fucking use.
It's like, man, I have so much more desire to do more with myself. You know?
Right. I feel that. Do alright at Overbeam. It's not too bad.
Something I thought about the other day, a while ago, and I thought about it more today. I did some more brainstorming. I want to do some brainstorming with you and Courtney eventually. But remember how I was talking about Good Deed Monday?
Oh, yeah.
I threw out a bunch of other, like, names on here, but I want to try turning that into a fundraising site for charities.
Okay.
I don't know. I ain't got all of it fucking
Yeah, you
worked
have to
out
figure
yet.
that all out.
But I know it's totally going to be possible. Just things I want to look into, you know, like maybe it could just be like a Twitter feed thing. Also, it might be
Right.
easier. Try to get donations per so much, you know, this and that. I was also going to look into GoFundMe. I don't even really know what GoFundMe is, but I feel like maybe if I could set something up there, access to that, you know, like just, I don't know, like, I know that's something I'm wanting to try to work with, you know. That'd be like two good things, you know, like fucking, you got people trying to set out to do good deeds for somebody else and have small little fucking 1% improvements throughout your day or your week that way,
Right.
and then fucking on top of that, you're fucking got people, you know, making donations to it because of it
Right.
that are going towards something bigger, you know,
Right.
that can, you know, need attention drawn to or charity given to it because for whatever fucking reason.
Right.
So that was my thought today, and I think I might help that out with a buddy of mine. Like try to use that as like the first test run and try to raise money for him.
Oh, yeah. So we don't talk about it or no?
Talk about that?
Yeah.
My buddy, or I don't want to talk about him right now
Okay.
for his situation because I don't know where he's at or anything. But that's where I'm at. Like, how do you think we could start fucking? I know we can also start figuring out eventually like with merchandising, just like whatever we decide to start calling this,
Right.
have it on our shirts, and then everything that we get from that would go towards said fucking charity that we choose
Right.
for. Like, I figure like eventually, like we'll draw money so much for not one specific thing, but like we're like, all right, we're aiming to like raise like just like I don't know, $100,000 for this, and then
Right.
we hit that. All right, next now we're doing that for this, or
Right.
we're trying to set a goal for this much money for this,
Right.
And
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just you have to figure out how all that works, or how that process is, or how you even. I don't know if you need like permits or special like license to have a
Sure you
charity,
do.
or just like figure all that shit out and see what's within the realms of reason. Grow an audience, or do whatever we need to do and
that's why I'm also thinking the next step is to
promote.
start trying to actually
Right.
work on getting an audience, and not even worry about what kind of audience we get, because I think we should definitely need to keep true to ourselves, and the people that will listen to us
I don't
are
even
our
like.
kind of people.
I never like really thought about like it like that though. I'm not like I would like to put. I don't know, like just pushing it or whatever. I don't know. Like I don't know if it was gonna be like you're trying to like be it like more organically, or like what. Like I don't know. Like I don't know.
I might just like start trying to be a little bit more involved with just doing stuff on Facebook, documenting more, so that way
Right.
people be more drawn to it that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, start sharing a little bit more of my friends and whatnot, and
Right.
try to, because like that's where ultimately we're gonna start is from our friends.
Right.
Try to get feedback from them, what they think, and then try to like
Make adjustments.
such as like they're the ones listening to it, see
Right.
what they say with like the sound quality, the music, the
Right.
content,
Right.
this and that, and
Yeah, I guess we can even just start a thread and get some inputs.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Holy shit, we are at 1 hour and 51 minutes.
And I am actually feeling fucking tired of shit, to be honest with you.
Well, all right, man. For you that are guys that are listening and are solid listeners for us, fucking hit us up on Facebook. Just let us know.
Yeah, give us some feedback. Let us know what you think.
Fucking, we want to hear what you guys have to say, or just say hi for all I care. Just let me know that somebody's listening. Fucking, if you are listening, we appreciate you. Fucking, try to do a good deed on Monday.
And we'll see you Monday.
Well, yeah.
Or hear you Monday. Or you'll hear us Monday. Or maybe on Tuesday. But this is on Monday.
Yeah, usually on Mondays.
Yeah.
Unless something that both of us want to do.
It is on a Monday, and then we'll go do that.
Yeah.
So. But anywho.
I feel like this has been a solid fucking podcast right now,
Yeah,
by the way, too.
it's,
So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. This is two guys trying to podcast.
Love y'all. Later.
Deuces. Can I pause it? Oh, see, touchscreen don't work with it, man. See, I'm still learning always, guys. I gotta do things like repetition is key to everything. That's what I read in this book, by the way. Two guys trying to podcast. Love you. Bye.